They had said originally he is expected to return for the postseason. But of course, they were well in advance, well on their way to the division championship at that point in time. So does that change? Do we see him for the wild card? He was supposed to start running today. Bo was taking BP. He was supposed to start running today. I have not heard. We've been on the road. We just got home not too long ago, so I haven't heard if that actually did take place, but we're always awaiting. Things could turn around. With injuries, you never know. Things could look good until they don't. Brendan, what's going on? Welcome in. Go, Jays, go. I'm a Yankees fan, so I need Tampa to win since the Yankees. Yes, you do. You need them big time. You need them to pull it out. Warriors, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Lance, welcome, welcome. And welcome, everybody. As we're getting started here, we need you to do those social media things. As Simpson makes his way up to start off this ball game, hit that like button for us. Smash that thumbs up. And if you're not already following or subscribed here on the channel, make sure you click those buttons as well. Brandon dropping in the Hulkster, bringing the Hulkster out to start this game. Hogan ripping the shirt off. Will we see you, Savage? Do the same. Umpire, call it in.
Play ball!
Here we go. First pitch in there for a strike. 3:07. We are underway with the dome open, the roof pulled back on a beautiful day at the ballpark. First pitch in there for a strike to Chandler Simpson. Simpson, the speedster, swing's going to hit this one over to second base. Flipped up in time, and that's going to be one down. 2 pitches, 1 quick out. We'll take that all day long. Hey, Matthew, how's it going? Let's go Rays. A lot of Rays fans in here, or I should say, not so much Rays fans, more Yankees fans in here today, wanting the Rays to take it down. Take it down. Hey, Ego, what's going on? All the Rays fans coming in. This is going to be fouled back as Diaz coming up now. Just below 300, average sitting at 299. First pitch, he pops that one back. 0-1 is the count. Head fakes, what's going on? Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Here's the 0-1 up high, 1-1, evens this one up. Razor, what's shaking? Welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. Go Jays, go Jays. You Savage. Down low, 14.7 strikeouts per 9 innings based on his minor league stats. He was a beast. He threw nothing but strikes. He's looking to do that again here today. Hey, Kathleen, welcome in. Here's your Savage delivering, swing and a miss. Brings the count now to 2-2 as the crowd getting behind you Savage early. That's what we like to see. Yankees going to the World Series again. Yankee Joe thinks they're going all the way. Here's the 2-2. This is going to be hit again, and that's going to get through. A base hit for Diaz here as it looks like a little bit of miscommunication between second and third base. Jimenez with a jump, Barger with a jump, and both of them kind of stopped, and that one got through. Hey, Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. So a good jump there. First hit. Tampa Bay, 1 out, 1 on. And that's going to bring up Brendan Lowe. You know, welcome in. Blue Jays, you Savage on the mound here today. First pitch just misses. That's going to be ball 1. Doubleheader stream today. Following this game, I assume this will be over at about 6 o'clock in or around. So we'll be live again around 7 for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. Another game in Toronto. Hey, Morgan, how's it going? Welcome in. No Austin Matthews playing tonight, but there is a big lineup. A big lineup for the home team. You Savage, set, delivers. This going to be fouled back, 2-1. Now, getting a chance, Tampa already having a chance to see you Savage once. The first time, they didn't really know the playbook, right? Trying to get things set. Now they had a taste of them. They got some video so they can try and figure them out. We'll see how he adjusts and makes some changes to get to this team. The 2-1 misses the corner. 3-1 now the count. Yeah, Kathleen, it's going to be fun. Reds or Mets? Ooh, you know, I'm not a big fan of the Reds, so can I say Mets? Not the Mets. This pitch catches the corner, 3-2, full count. Kirk is catching for him. Kirk is in here today. So Alejandro Kirk, he needs to find his bat as well. Another one that needs to step it up. So one of the challenges Savage had, especially in his second start, is he tended to work really fast. Swing and a miss. He got him. Nice pitch for the strikeout. So one of the things he really needs to do is kind of just slow it down, right? Oops. Just slow it down a little bit. Take your time. He'll figure his way. So let's see. Is that going to work now? Boom. There we go. All right. Here comes Caminero stepping in here with 2 outs, 1 on. He had a big home run yesterday. Junior had a pretty good game. Hey, Christian, what's going on? Go Blue Jays. Let's see what Caminero's going to do. They got these crazy drone shots again over the Rogers Center. Looks so good. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. 1-1. 1-1. Savage. 15 pitches so far here in the first. He is slowing himself down, which is good. He came out a little hot. Working the pitch count now. Delivers. This is going to be hit. Diving across. Barger comes up. Oh, no, it got through. Gunning it over. Safe. I thought Barger came up with it. He did not. It looked like Jimenez came up with it. And he does not elect to go to second base. Sends it over to first. Not in time. Very, very close pitch. Both Barger and Jimenez diving for it. Jimenez comes up with it. A 1-hopper into Vladdy. And that one does not connect. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? Surprise cruise ship. Welcome in. So with a couple outs, we got 2 on here as Tampa Bay putting some hits together. They currently sit 7th in the majors with 266 average runners in scoring position. First pitch here to Aranda is going to be outside. 1-0. Hey, P-Chan, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Andrew, hello there. Good to see ya. Welcome in, everybody. Savage looking, delivers in their first strike. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. James Reimer, that's right. James Reimer, Optimus Rhyme himself. Back in Toronto on a professional tryout. He was on the ice for practice today. So James Reimer, officially a Maple Leaf on a professional tryout, but a Maple Leaf nonetheless. Another pitch in there, strike 2. Right down the pipe. Aranda. Waiting, Savage set the crowd getting behind him. Umpire's going to call time. Aranda's going to step out. Trying to ice the pitcher. He's got these big sunglasses on. They almost look like ski goggles. Now the crowd is getting fired up. Savage delivers down low. Still 10 seconds left on the pitch count when he threw that. So he's got to bring that down a little bit more, but trying to get him to chase. Trying to get him to chase. Just got to switch it up here because they're playing a video. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. His second strikeout of the day. Strike 3 call, and the Blue Jays settle things down. George Springer, Nathan Lucas, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. all coming up here in the bottom of the first inning. There we go. A couple of strikeouts. Keep this one going. He strikes out a lot, and we absolutely love to see it. Love to see it. But again, thanks for being here. Welcome and welcome to the party. You okay? This is going to be a fun afternoon. A must win if you didn't see the Yankees up big right now. The Yankees up big 6-0, and that's what the Blue Jays have to contend to. Now, they were talking to the Yankees bench boss yesterday, and they said, how much scoreboard checking do you guys actually do during the game? Like, are you constantly checking? Do you not want people to check? How do you feel? And what the Yankees were saying is that, no, we absolutely check. He goes, we don't mandate people to look or not to look or pay attention, don't pay attention. If they want to look, they're going to look. and they were keeping an eye. And the Yankees right now, absolutely red hot right now, red hot. The series will be tough, but we'll get all three. And we got to, Razor. We have to. We absolutely have to. Oh, but welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Let's go. Time to crush this. Come on, bats. Come on, bats. All right, let's bring this one back. We need the bats to get going. Joe Boyle, the big man, 6'8" on the mound. This is going to be impressive. He is 1-3 with a 4.40 ERA, 10.1 strikeouts per 9 innings. Let's do it. First pitch, and Springer swings at it. That was way outside. Still swung through it, though. 6-1 now. Thank you, John. Is it the start of a big-time comeback? Canadian Skull, that would be outstanding. Here's the pitch. Oh, did he get him? Looked like it hit him on the elbow. Springer kind of waves it off. Turned away from it. Ooh, that one came in real quick. Let's go Rays. The Rays fans, the Yankees fans, pouring in. Here's a pitch. Catches the strike zone. Strike two. 1-2 to Springer. Springer has been in the hole a lot over the last couple of days. Razor, thank you so much for that gift. I appreciate that. What is that? Is it a Sparks? Dropping the Sparks. Level up Sparks. Outside, 2-2, evens it up. Let's do this. Blue Jays can do this. They can control this. With you Savage on the mound, now Springer's got to follow it up. Boyle delivers up high, 3-2. Full count here to Springer, and that's okay. That's okay. Run that pitch count. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Thank you for hitting those subs. Appreciate it. Life is too short and complicated. Yeah, you got that so right, R3. Outside, he's going to walk him. Georgie, take your base. Springer on first. Lucas coming up. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. 3,100, we can do it. Absolutely. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Lucas with a big home run. Can he do it again? Can he go yard? Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside. Ball one. Hey, at this point, Boyle is just going to walk everybody. So let's take it. Lucas averages up to 254 now. 12 home runs, 64 RBIs in 133 games this season. Here goes Springer. Springer running the throw. Springer sliding. He's out by a mile. Oh, he calls him safe. Calls him safe. Are they going to challenge this? To me, it looked like the tag was applied way before he was even close to the bag. But we'll take this one, and they want to challenge it. They're saying right away, we want the headphones. This looked like he was out by a mile. Jeff, thank you for the follow. The previous play is under review. The throw came down. It was on the money, unless he missed the arm and got him in the rib cage. He does. He misses the arm, but he gets him more in the armpit, the underside. But I still think he got him before he touched the base. I think he's out right there. Yeah, he's out by a mile. He's out by a mile. If they don't call him out, listen, I want him to be safe. I want him to be safe. But you know me, I keep it real with you. I tell it to you like it is. And in my viewpoint, what I see, yep, right call. Rule or the call on the field is overturned. He is out. And that is the right call. They're talking about it being close. It wasn't that close. I originally thought he got the arm is what I saw, but this time he got him right here on the underarm pit. in a pitch here to Lucas in there for a strike. So Springer is down, caught stealing. He did have a successful steal yesterday. 1-2 here to Lucas. Lucas with a little 3-game hit streak going on. 1-2. Swings, chops this one foul. Oh, R3. I could go for a little slushy. I could go for a slushy. Zoran, what's going on? Welcome in. Kareem, welcome in. Where the Perrier at? Don't worry. It's here. We got it. I've been peeling at the wrapper, though. This one is going to be hit hard down the left field line. Foul. Good shot. Good shot by Lucas. Good contact. If we can get a guy in a scoring position with no outs, I'd make that call. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a good call. And, you know, he's been successful before. He's got a number of stolen bases. So we'll take that. A Newfoundland slushy. How is that different than the Ontario slushy? Dwayne, what's going on? Got your coconut water ready. Lucas going to chop this one. It's going to go foul. Staying alive here, 1-2. Boyle now up to 12 pitches. Only on the second batter, and he's up to 12 pitches. That's one of the good things we like to see. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. Full of booze. That's really funny. So Lucas putting up a good fight here. Boyle looks, delivers, way upstairs. 2-2. Everything okay? 2-2. 1 out. Come on, Lucas. Keep it going. Keep it going. Take the fight to Boyle. Swing and a miss at the pitch in the dirt. First strikeout for Boyle. 2 down. Yikes. William, how's it going? Welcome in. Has the swish. This has been something the Blue Jays have been swinging at a lot lately. Pitches in the dirt. We don't like to see that. No, we do not. Here's Vladimir Guerrero, Mr. Infield Man himself. Today's challenge for Vladimir Guerrero, hit it into the outfield. Something he has struggled doing. Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. His average still sitting at 295. Takes this one right down the pipe for a strike call. 1-1 to Vladdy. 19-game homerless streak. His last home run was back on September 6th. So we need to get that back going. Got to get him a torpedo bat. We got to get him something. Just need some coffee and a couple bets. Bye. Especially Auntie Bev and the OG Onyx. Love that. Nathaniel, how's it going? That means he's due. But not this at bat as he grounds one to second base. And Guerrero is going to be thrown out. So the Blue Jays thought they had something going with Springer, and he got called out stealing. So Moriel, Mangum, and Fortis all set. Coming up here in the top of inning number 2. Welcome in, everybody. How nervous are the Blue Jay fans right now, knowing if you lose just one of these games, it'll cost you the division? Extremely nervous. Extremely nervous. You know, when the Yankees game was starting, and I knew it was starting before the Jays game, I thought to myself, and I said, this is okay, because if Baltimore wins, that takes all the pressure off Toronto, because that means if they won today, great. If they lost, we're in the same situation. We go to tomorrow. Well, with the Yankees putting up a 6-1, I don't want to say win. It's the bottom of the 8th. Anything can happen. But with what the Yankees are doing today, that forces Toronto's hand. They must win today. If Toronto loses today, that means tomorrow the Yankees must lose. If the Yankees win today and win tomorrow and the Blue Jays lose either one, they are done, and the Blue Jays will play on Tuesday. Hey, Don, how's it going? Florida Park Explorers, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And can we say, I'm going to embarrass him a little bit because I can and because I'm a bad friend. I want to wish the Florida Park Explorers a very, very happy birthday. Everybody drop the birthday cakes in, drop some of the special emojis in, and wish the Florida Park Explorers a very happy birthday. Oh my goodness. There it is. The happy birthday's coming in. I was so bad. I was so bad. Happy birthday, my friend. Pitch coming in. Ray's going to hit this one to right field. There's a catch. One pitch, one out. There we go. Now I feel better. Now I feel better. Oh, goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me, as C-3PO likes to say. But here we go. One out. Savage back on the mound. He's going to be going up against Mangum. His average also flirting with 300. Currently sitting at 299. Mega, what's going on? Welcome in there for a strike. Savage. Nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you for the follow. Goose, appreciate it. Hey, Dave, welcome in. Ben, how's it going? I'm not a huge fan of the Reds. This going to be popped foul, 0-2 the count. Let's strike this one out. Let's strike this one out, Trey. Let's do it. I got to get that Tone Loc clip. I got to find that. Savage checking the run. Man, he sweats a lot. He's already soaked. Here's the 0-2. Foul back, 96 miles an hour, high in the strike zone. Nice pitch. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. JJ, what's going on? Wants those Yankees to happen. Here's the pitch. Foul back again. Still 0-2. Space Invaders says, is the Dome open today? The Dome is open today. And man, I haven't played Space Invaders in so long. Loved Space Invaders in River Raid. All my Atari peeps out there, do you remember River Raid? This is going to be popped up in a short left field. Everybody running in. Schneider going to call them off, and Jimenez and Barger put on the brakes. They back away, and we got 2 down. 2 down. Jaden, what's going on? Welcome in. Beverly, hello there. Good to see ya. Lynn, what's going on? Welcome in. John, yes, indeed, John. We are. Why do you want to see the Blue Jays in the postseason? Why, Clay? And here's a quick line drive to Barger, and he's going to make that catch. And hey, we're going to go right back to the break as the Blue Jays sit him down 1-2-3. So why do I want to see him in the postseason? The Blue Jays are my team, and I certainly want them to go far, want them to succeed. But yeah, you can find us on all social media sites simply by searching SamWellB12, SAMWELB12. You can check out our link tree, which is in our profile pages, or our website, SamWellB12experience.com. Stewie hitting that follow. Thank you so very much. Steven, what's going on? Welcome in. Barca, how's it going? Welcome to everybody. What a night it was last night. Last night was special. We passed 30K subs. That was amazing. And it was so good over on the talk as well. We passed 3K followers there. It was so special last night. And I really do, again, want to thank everybody who helped us out and was in the stream. And for those that came back today, welcome back. Glad to see you here. T, thank you for the follow. It was a real good time. And if you haven't followed us yet, if you're not already subscribed yet, make sure you do hit that follow or subscribe as we continue to bring you baseball down the stretch. Hockey starting up as well. We got later tonight, this evening, 7 o'clock, the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens and some preseason action. Game 4 of the preseason. Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. It's go time. It's go time. The question was, oh, who do you want to see the Jays play in the postseason? I gotcha. Sorry. It's really small on my screen. Who? You know what? To me, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. If you want to go far, you're going to play the good teams. You're going to play the bad teams. So to me, it doesn't matter who we play. We just have to beat them. Okay, here we come. Addison Barger on the way up. Crispy. Oh, Vi, crispy all the way. Crispy all the way. Pickleball Pat, how's it going? Welcome in. Cher, welcome in. Go Jays, watching from Nova Scotia. Welcome to the party. Here's Barger. He's set. First pitch up high. Thought the umpire was going to call that strike. He didn't. It was in that gray area. So 1-0. Barger's average fallen a bit down to 241. He does have 20 home runs, 72 RBIs. Takes this one outside again. 2-0. John, lighting the lamp. Lighting the lamp. Hitting that subscribe. Thank you kindly. John, I am a Leafs fan. Yes, indeed. Born and raised. Right down the pipe. Takes that for strike one. 2-1 the count. Let's do this. Barger's been one of these guys. A lot of Jays fans, swings and whiffs, 2-2. A lot of Jays fans became Barger fans very quickly this summer. I mean, he had a very, very, very special summer. Little poke, Alexander, little poke. That's right. Just get it out there. Thought you liked the Orioles, Nathaniel. No, I'm not an Oriole guy. This is going to be poked into left field. There's a base hit from Barger. Thought about two. He pulls up. You know, I'll tell you, I like Baltimore when I need them to beat big teams. Like right now, I need Baltimore to beat the Yankees. So yeah, I want to pull for Baltimore. Avino, how's it going? Welcome in. How's it going? Can't wait for the NHL season. Jays versus Cubbies World Series. Wouldn't that be something? Jays and Cubbies. That would be a fun series. Here comes Davis Schneider. Schneider going to set up here. Swinging at the first pitch. He misses strike one. Barger has a great personality. Yeah, Jaden, that makes a huge difference. When you get a guy that comes in and is fun with the camera, fun with the interviewers, Schneider as well. Real good personality. Makes them stand out and really become fan favorites. Boyle delivers this one low into the dirt. 1-1. Can even up the count. A lifelong sufferer, Todd. Absolutely. Vines, how's it going? Yeah, he's played the last couple of games. He's getting today off. Santander has a day off today. Here's the 1-1. Doesn't swing. 1-2. You saw that flinch. You saw he was going and able to just hold back. Nathaniel, that's a good question. I don't know. Schneider deserves a hot dog sponsorship. Here's the pitch, taking it down low. 3-1 now. You got a line of Young Guns back at 9.5. Nice, Andrew. I am not a huge Line A fan, but nice pickup, 9.5. I have a raw Line A Young Guns. One of the corners is not the best on it, but it's nice to have. Demidov, of course, the big Montreal rookie, going to be in Series 1 this year for Upper Deck. And Schneider takes ball 4. He's going to walk. So the Blue Jays, with nobody out, have 2 on. And here comes the man who has been starting to pick it up a little bit in Varsho. Varsho going to step in. We're going to get a meeting of the minds as everybody, the entire infield, coming onto the pitcher's mound. It almost looks like they're playing a game of the floor is lava. They all huddle on the top of the pitcher's mound, standing up there. Don't step on the grass. Really funny. So they're going to strategize here on what they want to do. It is a must-win game today. Must win. Alex, let's see it. Wouldn't that be special? Wouldn't that be nice? Blue Jays, they're still first in the majors in running and scoring position. And again, most of that is from August and July. They haven't been that great in September, but their average is still holding up there. Here's the first pitch, taking it right down the pipe for strike one. Varsho, his last 13 games, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Getting himself set, of course, had that grand slam. Swinging at this one, fouls it off 0-2. He's in the hole 0-2 here very quickly. That is not kind of what we wanted to see from Varsho. But he's got a big bat. Yeah, McSwedish, the Yankees, still hanging on. Smashville time. Big breath here from Boyle. Checks the runners, delivers. Varsho fouls this one back. Right now, he's just defending that strike zone. Anything that's just outside the box, you still have to defend, because a lot of these calls kind of are wishy-washy. You can't let anything be decided by a bad call. Varsho waiting. Boyle, pitch number 32, outside. 1-2 today. The breaking ball, a little bit wild. The umpires today at home plate is Phil Cousy. We got Dan Bellino at first, Clint Vodak over at second, and Tony Rendazzo over at third. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 99 miles an hour, and he strikes out. Ooh. Big fastball. Varsho can't catch up to it. Inside, a little high on the strike zone, and just whiffs on it. You know, and if he made contact, it would have been just above the hands. So one down, Varsho can't advance. Now here comes the ice cold Kirk. Kirk has been really bad. Takes first pitch in there, first strike. These moments are the moments that Kirk used to love, where Kirk used to jump out and capitalize on. His average has come all the way down to 278. Remember, Kirk at one point was over 300. I think he was at like 302, 303. Swing and a miss, strike two. Yikes. Dane, that's a good question. Do I think Kirk is hurt? I don't think he is hurt. I just think he has changed something. He has changed something, the way he's seeing the ball. Now, I can't put my finger on it. Oscar, how's it going? Yes, he is. What I'd love to do is Kirk steps out, calls time. I'd like to take a video of him when he was hitting well and a video of him now and kind of watch them side by side to see what is he doing different in his swing. Nah, that's what happens when you wear a helmet your whole life. This is going to be tattooed in a right field, and that's a long fly out. Barger going to tag. He's going to come in a third. So it's a long sacrifice to move one runner over. So with two down, Blue Jays now have runners on the corners. And the game is over in New York. It is official. The Yankees win 6-1. Tyler, yes, indeedy. In fact, we're going to be doing the Blue Jays game later today. 7 o'clock, Blue Jays and the Montreal Canadiens. Leafs, what did I say? I said Blue Jays. I got Blue Jays on my mind. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they're going to be playing hockey against the Montreal Canadiens as Ernie Clement hits this one down the left field line. This goes to the corner. It's going to score one. Rounding Schneider on his horses. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, down, slide, serve. The Blue Jays put two on the board. Ernie Clement with a 2 RBI double. Wow. There we go. That's the way, we like it. Ernie Clement says, hey, Bert, and drives this one just through a diving third baseman, and that goes all the way down the line. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! What a play. Ernie is fired up. And here comes Jimenez, who turns on one, and he hits this one into right field. And Ernie is going. Ernie comes home, and he says, hey, count this. 1, 2, 3 runs for the Blue Jays. Oh, my goodness. The Blue Jays put up 3 here in the bottom of the second, and it's all nicely coming together. William, how's it going? Good thing the ump called it fair. Absolutely. Devin, how's it going? Wow. This is what we needed. This was the inning we needed to see. That's right. New York is half up right now, and it's a wild pickoff attempt, and Jimenez is going to move over to second. So Jimenez goes over. There we go. Sesame Street is rocking now. Oh my goodness. Springer is coming up. We're going to see Snuffleupagus up later. Connor, how's it going? Welcome in. Ain't that the truth, Onyx? This went in there. Springer takes it, strike one. Wow. Come on, Georgie. Would love to get it going. Is the warning track at Rogers Center turf? Yeah, I believe it is turf. You know what? I don't know for certain. It looks like it, but I don't know for certain. Since they've renovated and put the new field in, I actually don't know. I would have to check. Alfie, what's going on? The Blue Jays are raised 20-5. That would be something. Ruku, go Jays, and Springer going to strike out. There we go. We're on the board. We're making our way. I thought we were going to have to keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But we only stop at 3. 3-0 Blue Jays. One heck of an inning. Savage gets some run support. Now we can take this one down. It looked like grass last night after the Jimenez catch. Yeah, I mean, the inside is still turf. The actual field itself is still turf, but the actual track, I don't know. But it feels different, so outfielders can feel the difference when approaching the wall. Brock, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Ivor, how's it going? Welcome in. You know, many years ago, I got to go to a softball event on the field at Rogers Center. And they used a different turf for baseball than they did for football. They actually had 2 different turfs they used. And it was really, the old turf was very hard. And then they came up with that turf where they had like the pieces of rubber in it. And you'd see as they were running, there'd be like the black tire pieces were kicking up all over the place. It was crazy. Ken, what's going on? Welcome in. Brandy, what's up? Welcome in. The Blue Jays putting 3 up on the board. A very nice inning. Really, Kirk, he had a sac fly, and that put runners on the corners. Ernie Clement had a double, which scored 2, and then Jimenez with a single, and that brought in Ernie, and that got your 3 runs. And boy, that was a special moment for the Blue Jays early to get some run support. Coming up in the top of the 3rd, it's going to be Williams, Simpson, and Diaz. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, let's keep this one going, Blue Jays. And again, welcome in for those that are rolling right along, rolling in. Thanks for being here. Make sure you are tapping that thumbs up, hitting that like button, and of course, hit that subscribe as well. And if you're watching on the tubes, make sure you're setting your notification bell so you never miss a stream. If you're watching over on the talk, hit that follow. Thank you so much for hitting those likes. And also, don't forget to share things out. First pitch here from you, Savage to Williams in their first strike. Hey, Mackenzie, welcome in. Welcome in. What's on the menu? Who's cooking? Who's making what? Nice to give you Savage some runs. Yeah, Brock, he needs them. He needs them, not because he's going to falter, but first couple games, we haven't supported him in that way. The Simpson guy is very pesky. Who, Bart? Homer? Grandpa? Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. This one down low. It was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, Chandler. Yes, he is very pesky, and he's very fast. Very fast. Here's the 1-2 outside. Going to come to 2-2. All the Renos are awesome, but they need to paint the white hotel wall. Yeah, Jonathan, they've done a very nice job. I got to give them credit. They've spent a ton of money, and they really have done a nice job to kind of transform this ballpark. This is going to be hit up the middle. Great catch by Ernie, but momentum was taking him too far out into the outfield. He couldn't turn and get that one across. But a nice play to come up with the ball, and so that's 1 runner on. Nobody out, 1 runner on as we go back to the top of the lineup. Hey, Weston, let's go Jays. The Leafs also good this year. I told all my friends we don't need Marner. We do not, Weston. We do not. Of course, we will have the Maple Leafs later this evening on the corner. Strike one call if you're a hockey fan. When baseball is done, go have a quick bite to eat, grab a drink, and come on back, because we're going to be getting set around 7 o'clock for the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. You Savage, the 0-1 delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Great pitch. Oh, mega, 100%. You Savage needs to start the first game of the playoffs. I don't know if he'll get game 1, but American Made, what's up? The Rays can't use our Tampa Stadium if this is how they're going to be. That's funny. Julio, how's it going? Welcome in. You Savage will definitely be in the postseason rotation. Brock, go Jays, go. Welcome in. Oh, Rays cabbage rolls. Razor, I haven't had cabbage rolls in a hot minute. I'm obsessed. I love some good cabbage rolls. This hopping in the dirt, staying in front of it is Kirk. Chris, that is the question. Will the Jays finish first? Well, right now, the Yankees won today, so the Yankees are half a game ahead. The Blue Jays need a win today to stay even, and then it all comes down to tomorrow. Simpson hanging in. Count is 1-2, nobody out. You Savage, pitch number 38, going to be fouled back again. Simpson, very pesky. Very pesky. Hey, Thomas, welcome in. Go Red Sox. So will they hang on to the division or will they be playing Tuesday? We might know later today. Pitch up high, 2-2 evens it up. Yes, Jonathan will be here for the Leafs and Habs tonight. Anthony, good afternoon. When this stream is done, it will immediately transport you over to that one. That stream is posted up on the channel. But we will be live just around 7 o'clock. Swing, and this is going to be hitting the left field underneath it. There is a catch by Schneider, one down. So Simpson retired. One down, one on, and that's going to bring up Yadi Diaz. Diaz going to look to get this one going, trying to pick it up. I've had cabbage roll, Sam. Just cut them open and eat the insides like an animal. That's funny. Just want to say I'm super Vi, I am as well. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a blast, an absolute blast. Here's a pitch that's going to be chopped over to short. Scooped. Oh, and he bobbles it. Jimenez with a chance for a double play, and he bobbles the ball. And nobody out. Another error here on Jimenez. And we've seen a couple of errors on him over the last few games. This was a one-hopper ball, a two-hopper, gets it in the glove, and as he pulls it out, he brings it back and he throws it in the air. He pulls one of these. I don't want to drop it, but he wasn't looking. He pulls it, the ball flies in the air, and it drops down behind him. So now we got 2 on, 1 out. Oh, a defensive error. We need our D to be tight. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on low. Hey, Courtney, welcome in. Go Blue Jays postseason. Get ready for the World Series. Oh, that will be so sweet. Is it harder to stream hockey? That's a great question, Razor. It is. It is. Because the pace of the game is so much faster. This one comes in up top. Because the pace is faster, and especially preseason hockey. Preseason hockey is tough because the rosters aren't set. So you got a lot of kids and a lot of people in with numbers that aren't familiar. So that certainly becomes interesting to watch. This one catches the corner. Strike 2 call. Baseball, football. Yeah, exactly, Brock. 100%. Baseball for sure. Football is pretty good too. And the good news with baseball and football is there's a lot of stats readily available that you can pull up pretty easily. 1-2 the count. You Savage sitting right now 45 pitches starting to get up there. Yeah, Nathaniel, they really do. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Sit down, strike them out.
Strike 3, you're out.
Nice pitch. You Savage picking up his 3rd strikeout of the day. He's throwing a lot of pitches, almost now at 50, 47 to be exact, through 2.2 innings, 3 strikeouts. Yankees won. Cubs are going to win. I think Tampa Bay's will definitely win. CJBD saying Tampa is going to come back and pull this one out. Blue Jay fans are saying, Hey, B. Disney, welcome in. Pitch in here, another strike thrown. Caminero coming up. He had a single in the first inning. Junior hitting 263 on the season. He really kind of roughed up the Blue Jays as well the last time they got together. Swinging a foul. Did it get him in the family jewels? So he kind of takes a foul ball off the area that you really don't want to take one. Jordan, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Dusting. Welcome in, Pasty. How's it going? No Springer crying today. Emil, how's it going? Thank you very much. Will Easton Cowan make the Leafs? I think so. My money is on it is his year. I truly, though, I think he needs some time in the Marlies to continue to develop. This is going to be chopped foul. Yeah, coming arrow, that last pitch, or the pitch before, fouled it off and got him right in the that area. Yikes. Thomas, we concluded we did it at the end of the stream last night. So 1 and 2, 2 outs. You Savage now at 50 pitches. He wants to take it down. Cartier, welcome in. Things going down to the wire. It's like somebody wrote the story. Somebody writing the story. Outside, 2 and 2. You can't clinch the division in advance. You got to take it right all the way. Hey, Pitts, welcome in the AL. I'm rooting for the Jays. We thank you for your support. Jays need all the fans they can get. Here's a 2-2 up high, 3 and 2, full count. Right, Dave? Welcome in. Just throw a strike. Just throw a strike. Folks, 19 subs away from 3,100. Hit that subscribe. Oh, Jacob, I don't think they're overrated. Swing and a miss. Oh, they're saying foul tip. They're saying foul tip. He stays alive. Wow, that was a very, very close. Oh, you know what? I don't know if he actually got a tip of it. I think Kirk just missed it, but that's okay. Christian hitting that subscribe, and the fourth pitch is up high. He's going to walk him. So the bases are loaded. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, Pablo, how's it going? Welcome on. Sonny, welcome in. Chris, welcome in from Costa Rica. You're very welcome. Thanks for being here. They do have a terrible run differential, but they've been winning ball games. And again, they were not favored. They were not expected to make the playoffs this year. And they had an unbelievable July and August. Woof, they're crushing it. Play-by-play with JJ. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The Patriot, how's it going? Waiting for the Blue Jays fall. Waiting. Well, Patriot, I hope you have to wait a lot longer. I hope you do. But thanks for being here. That's right, Craig. Just win. Just win. Will the Jays win? That is the question. Stromboli, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go, Jays. Let's do this. They're up 3-0, but right now Tampa Bay is in an interesting situation. 2 outs, bases loaded. Inaranda up at the dish. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first. He's got a 315 average. He is dangerous. Jonathan is waiting. Here's the pitch, taking it up high. Yeah, Neely, that was a big time error. Oh, AJ, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think they're going to get swept. They're going to put up a fight. You Savage delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1. 1-1. As a diehard Yankees fan, this has been a really fun to watch, to see the back and forth score. Yeah, the kid. And I agree with you 100%. And this is one of the things I love about baseball, right? He's watching the scoreboards down the stretch, flip-flopping back and forth. Now, I get it. For the teams, it sucks. And as a fan, you want to just be able to clinch and go home and not have to worry about it. But I love it. I love the story of it. I love how it all plays out. This one is going to be fouled back. 2-2 now. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Here in the top of the third inning. Oh boy. Runshang, welcome in. Wants the Yankees to take it. Yankees fans coming in, hoping the Jays. Oh, he rings them up on the corner. Strike 3 call, you savage. Bringing out the beast mode, and he gets the strikeout. Oh my goodness, they leave the bases loaded. This was a very close pitch, but the umpire rings it up. Oh my goodness, that was outstanding. What a pitch. Tampa Bay leaving the bases loaded, and I completely forgot what I was saying, but hey, it doesn't matter. We're going to the bottom of the third. Nathan Lucas, Vladimir Guerrero, and Addison Barger. Now I remember what I was going to say. The Yankees fans want the Blue Jays to go down. They're hoping Tampa Bay takes it. And Blue Jay fans say, no, we're sticking through it. David coming in with the Go Jays go. The Go Jays going to do this. They are going to take it to the next level. And we know it is intense. We know it is going to be a battle. Folks, we got well over 600 people here with us tonight. If you are just watching along, tap that thumbs up button, hit that like button for us. And of course, make sure that you're just doing like D Nice does. Hit that follow, hit that subscribe. Let's go. The Blue Jays want to bring it on home. I forget the command, so we're going to try this one. But we got a next level redeem to pick it up, to get us fired up. I may have to go look and actually see what it is because I don't remember. But while I'm doing that, it allows me to talk about, if you're watching over on our horizontal stream, you are earning points simply by being in the chat. You can do exclamation mark points. That'll tell you how many points you are earning just from watching along and having a good time. Hey, Barbie Vignew, welcome in. Let's go Jays. Diana, welcome in as well. Good to see you. Jordan from Kentucky, welcome in. Would love to see the Reds get in there and make the playoffs. Yeah, it's going to be a battle. It is going to be a battle. A lot of teams kind of living through trying to make it all work. Level up. That's the command. Level up. Let's see. Can we level up? Boom. Let's do it. Bring it up. Level up, Blue Jays. Here comes Nathan Lucas. Nathan Lucas wants the Blue Jays to go next level. First pitch. Not called, strike. Wow, that was a very, very close one. Very close one. 1-1 is the count here to Lucas. Here's a pitch. Swing, and that's going to be popped up. So bring it on, Jays. Of course, you can also do Redeem Ace to bring the Blue Jays mascot up onto the screen. Redeem Ace, one of the commands you could use. Hey, Adam, how's it going? You're going to the game tomorrow. Hope you got good seats. It is going to be a sweet game. Could mean a lot. It will mean a lot. Ultra Stand, what's up? Welcome in. Lucas, 2-2. Awaiting the pitch. Boyle delivers outside. Full count yet again. Oh, there it is. Ace is coming out to fire up the crowd. Boyle, 46 pitches. 3-2 full count. Here's a pitch. Oh, he's going to get rung up, and that's a good pitch. Boyle's 4th strikeout of the evening, the afternoon. They're going toe-to-toe, strikeout for strikeout. Jays need this win since Baltimore is laying down. Yes, they do. Speedy, they need it big time. Hey, Taz, what's going on? King, welcome in. Josh, good to see you. And I should mention that point's really over on the tubes. This one upstairs inside on Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch, ball 1. If we go to the World Series, BJ Birdie needs to come out of retirement. Yes, that would be awesome. Bruce, what's going on? It's okay. Hereditary Canadian brothers to the north. Ownership of the AL East belongs to the Bronx. I love that. That's so funny. Mascot Vladdy, another grounder. Will we see? He's 0 for 1 with a ground out today. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing. And hey, look, it's a ground ball to third base this time. Over to first. And Vladdy needs a timeout. Vladdy needs to be sat down and be spoken to. Wow. Wilkins, welcome in. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's pick this one up. Yeah, they are, Jordan. They are in real life. Blue Jays are actually very pretty. We have some as well in our backyard. They are stunning birds. Okay, here comes Barger. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. He is 1 for 1, singled and scored in the second when the Blue Jays put up 3 runs. But Vladdy, what are we going to do about Vladdy? This one outside, 1-1. Vlad's putt challenge. Max going for the Rays. What do we do about Vladdy? Time to move him down. Ken says time to move Vladdy down in the order. It's going to be hit hard. Kind of stumbling out of the gate. But that's over to second, over to first in time. And the Blue Jays are retired. So we go now to the top of the 4th. Morial, Mangum, and Fortes. Yikes. They need a Joe Carter pep talk. They need something. They need something. Hey, Marcus, get some runs, Rays. Wants the runs to do it. Vladdy cashing his check. Rogers should put a stop payment on that check. But what do you do? How do you motivate, somebody who's making $500 million American, right? In Canadian, I think we converted it yesterday, and it's like 695 million Canadian. How do you motivate? Because obviously money is not a motivational factor. He's not playing for a contract. You would think winning should be motivation enough, but it's a long season. How do you go and motivate somebody who seems like they can't be motivated? What do you find? Right? Hey, JDA, what's up, dude? How's it going? Like, how do you get Vladdy motivated? Thomas, welcome in. Welcome in. He's working for NASA on his time off. Goon Collector, great name. Welcome in. Nice to meet you, Blue Jays. Yankee fan here, just curious. Do you guys plan to lose any games? Asking for a friend. No, we don't plan on losing any games. I love that. Goon Collector, that is priceless. That is so good. Can I put that up? That deserves a screen appearance. That is great. I'll give you flowers. I'll give you money. Excuse me, Blue Jays. Do you plan on losing any games soon? Because I'm asking for a friend. We need some help. Yeah, Orioles kind of laid down. Here comes Morel. You Savage delivers low. Ball 1. We fight to the death. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there. 1-1. Kyle Tucker will ask for $609 million plus based on Vladdy's. And what's Bo gonna get? Hey, Frank, what's going on? It's data. I respected no Bichette. I even said the first place teammate. Yeah, Bichette is a difference maker. We often sit here and we say one player doesn't make a difference, but in this case, Bichette does. Laurie, yes. The score right now, 3-0 Toronto. Welcome in, Laurie. So it is an interesting scenario, right? With Bichette going down, was leading the league in hits, was leading the league in doubles. Roger, Santander not in today. He's getting the day off. But Santander not good in his return. Oh, this is hit hard. In a left field and a nice catch. Schneider is there. And a good quick out. We need a good quick out. Top of the 4th is where we sit. 3-0 Blue Jays. Here's this. Welcome in. Good afternoon. I pulled one of Bichette's prospect cards years ago. Oh, Jordan, nice. That's, I never really got into baseball cards. I'm more of a hockey card guy, and I regret it. There were a couple of years back where a friend of mine asked if I wanted to go in with him and pick up, a bunch of boxes of baseball cards and have some fun with it. And I didn't do it because I didn't know enough about a lot of the prospects back then. And man, I regret it now. Patty Mafia, welcome in. Things are going great here. Hope they're going well with you. Hey, Shauna. Shauna, it's that's the chat is a big part of the show. 1-1 is a count. This going to be foul back. And the good news, Shauna, about baseball is not a lot happens in between pitches. And yes, I care tremendously about the chat. In fact, I'd be willing to put money on the line that nobody talks more to the chat than I do in regards to play-by-play folks doing this on the tubes. Because you guys are a big part of what we do. Hey, Lincoln, what's going on? Anybody can ignore the chat, but that's not what I'm about. 1-2, you savage delivers. Going to be fouled back again. Still one out. Delivering to Mangum. Mangum fighting it off. Jose, what's up? Welcome in. Let's go. You savage. The 1-2. He doesn't get him. He's going to pop this over to second. Picked up to Vladdy quickly. And that's 2 down. Nice job there by Ernie Clement. Clement had to come way over and make that pickup. Hops it over to Vladdy. And it's 2 quick outs here. Let's go, Blue Jays. Yankees are so used to the playoffs. Yeah, Goon Collector. And listen, the Yankees have had a good run. Hey, Brandon. Yankees have had a real solid run. Gullible Chris, how's it going? Welcome in. I am watching the game, watching on Sportsnet Ontario here in the Toronto area. Here comes Nick Fortis, who lined out in the second. He's behind 0-1. Ooh, fouled off. Did that catch the umpire in the mask? 0-2. At first, I thought maybe that foul caught Kirk in the neck, but it went back and hit the umpire pretty flushly. Maybe it'll knock some sense in him. Does the start of tomorrow change depending on whether or not they clinch today, Brock? I believe it does. Now, they're not going to clinch today. New York won. Down in the dirt, 1-2. Pickleball Pat coming in with that $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing double duty today. It is my pleasure. That's right, double duty when this game is done. We'll be switching gears. We got Toronto Maple Leafs versus Montreal Canadiens later tonight, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. But yeah, it's expected that Gosman will get the start tomorrow. Now, we thought if the Yankees lost today and the Blue Jays won and they clinched, then Gosman wouldn't get the start and we'd hold him for the playoffs. But it looks like he's going to get the start. This hit up the middle. Turning, Jimenez fires this over to first. Not in time. Very, very close play. Jimenez had to take an extra step and a little 360 twist, and that came over not in time. So a very close play, but that's going to be an infield base hit. And hard running, too. Real hard running to beat this one out. The NFL season officially starts the week of October 8th. So I believe the Panthers play on the 7th to kick off the season, and then everybody else really plays on the 8th. Trevor Rogers was saving the grace for the Yankees to lose a game versus Baltimore. Baltimore was, man, they seemed way too easy. This is going to be hit up the middle. This Jimenez grabs over to second in time, and they are retired. The Blue Jays coming up, bottom of the 4th. Davis Schneider, Dalton Varsho, and Alejandro Kirk. Dylan, how's it going? You can't stand Springer. Oh, you're a Yankees fan. Okay. Yeah, Springer wears his emotions on his sleeve. He gets real up and real down. Yeah, New York played earlier today. They had an earlier start today. So it kind of set the tone. I went through a little phase, mostly buying basketball cards. Baseball was super expensive. That's why I only got one box of prospects. Think of all of them, Bichette was the only one to make it. And that's the gamble, right? That's the gamble. You never know. You're going to get somebody. You're going to hang on to it. Maybe they pan out. Maybe they don't. Quaddy, what's going on? Welcome in. I can't stand Springer because of his days with the Astros. Ah, okay. You're going way back. Going way back. William, that's hysterical. So that means you'll be covering the Tiger Cats game this year. So, you know what, Frank, actually, let's take a look at the CFL scores. We've been doing some CFL action throughout the summer and mainly been covering the Argonauts. But the Argonauts have been so bad, we kind of pulled back. And the Argonauts losing, of course, again yesterday, 27-22 to the BC Lions. Right now, Hamilton is being hurt by the Winnipeg Bombers, the Blue Bombers. 19-3, the Bombers are up over the Ticats. We're just about at halftime there, but wow, very, very surprising. The Bombers beating up on the Ticats. The Ticats were a remarkable team. They've actually clinched a playoff berth at this point. 18 points. They're 2 points up on Montreal. Toronto sits 2 points ahead of Ottawa. Over in the West, Saskatchewan top spot. They've clinched. Calgary and BC are tied. Winnipeg just behind them. So this is a big game if Winnipeg can beat the Hamilton Tiger Cats. And of course, a lot of our Canadian Football fans, Canadian Football League fans, you, I'm sure by now have heard of a lot of the changes they're going to start rolling out. I'm not happy with these changes. All right, Blue Jays, pick it up, bring it up. Let's get it going. Davis Schneider returns to the plate. First pitch up high. Ball one to him. So again, thank you all so much for being here today. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, hitting that like button, tapping that screen, and of course, keep the subs rolling in. Red Sports, how's it going? Blue Jays are in the playoffs. Yes, what we're playing for is wild card or division. Yul de la Rose, welcome in. Swing and a miss. Big rip here by Schneider. 2-1 the count goes to. Yeah, John, I think because of that crossover situation makes it a little awkward. Don, how's it going? I was in the Skydome when the Jays won the World Series in 92. Swing and Schneider pops this one foul. Unfortunately, the game was in Atlanta, but 50,000 of us watched on the Jumbotron. Yeah, Don, I went to a couple of the earlier games at Skydome to watch on the Jumbotron. Those were good times. Those were a real party. Here's a 2-2 up high. Full count here to Schneider. Boyle now 58 pitches on the afternoon as we're here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Blue Jays hanging on to this lead. So we should all be saying, swing and another pop foul. You got a couple of Crow rookie cards. Yes, Rez, absolutely. We're going to be doing the Blue Jays in the playoffs. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hey, Mark, this one outside. He's going to walk him. Schneider, take your base with no outs. It's another walk. We will take this one. We'll take it. We do actually, Beverly, that reminds me. Will, thank you for the follow. We do have a lot of folks watching us on the television. So if you were watching us on the TV, we say hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you take your remote control, if you push up, as this one is in the dirt to Varsho, if you push up, you can then push over to the right, and you should be able to hit the thumbs up button. I believe you can even follow through the TV as well. So take that remote control, a couple of clicks, and you can help us out. But thank you for watching on the TV. Varsho 0 for 1 today. He's ahead of the count 1-0, nobody out. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Now that goes to 1-1. Angel, what's going on? Let's go Yankees. Will, thank you for the follow. It's going to be real interesting. You know, if the Blue Jays can hang on, if the Blue Jays win today and they win tomorrow and they end up clinching, when the Jays and Yankees get together, it is going to be special. Varsho going to hit this one. There's second for one over to first in time. Varsho hits into a double play. 3-6-1 double play. Nice double play. They turned that one solidly. And this is what the Blue Jays do when they're cold, right? When they're cold, they get a base runner in and they always end up hitting into these double plays. That is not what we want to see. Hey, Diane, welcome in. Actually, don't have the same malice towards the Blue Jays as a Yankee fan. It's mostly towards the Mariners and Red Sox. Yeah, oh my goodness. New York-Boston rivalry is a real thing. It's a real thing. Oh, and hang on. We got a little meeting of the minds. Schneider wants a challenge. What are we challenging? Hang on.
Toronto is challenging the outcome at base.
Toronto was calling the out call at second base, which would be the force out. So they're challenging the force out at second base. This is a very unique call. Thank you, Hyper Piper. I appreciate it. Oh, interesting play here. So what happened is the second baseman lifts his foot off the base. So he lifted his foot off the base when making the catch. So the runner at second base should indeed be safe. You don't see this one every day. A very close play as the ball coming across, he had to reach across his body, and the momentum pulls his toe up off the base as the ball enters the glove. He did not go back and touch the bag as he throws it to first. So this should be safe at second base. Now it is very, very close, but we're going to see what this call is going to be. Blue Jays seem locked in. Yeah, they really do.
Did he have possession of the baseball while he was still in that with the bag?
So we're going to wait to see what New York is going to do. We know our ruling from New York has not been favorable in the past. And they're going to say the ruling on the field stands, the runner is out. This is a BS call. New York again finds a way to cause grief to Toronto. The toe was clearly up. Yeah, Sean, I think he will. I think he will. Mystic Biggs, don't worry about it. I'll just boot you.
New York should not be aware of the call. They should just call it as they see it.
So very interesting play.
But it's a really interesting idea to consider.
That's really interesting.
Wow.
You throw it to New York and say, okay, there's a call at second base. We want you to determine out or safe. Right. Make your own call. Right. We're not going to say what we call. That's a pretty good idea.
It's something, it's food for thought.
I can't even find you.
Trying to improve the whole routine and the whole process is have an independent kind of.
Can one of the mods take care of that for me, please?
Yeah, just have somebody that really knows the game and look at the video and make the calls according to what you see on the screen without any impact. I mean,
Where is that even coming from? Sorry, folks. 1 second for the disturbance. I apologize.
It's challenging. It's really hard. But I like that idea you have.
Now, I just heard a couple of people mention it to me, and I thought it was.
I'm going to call it the Dan Showman idea. But that's a good idea.
That's weird. I don't even know where that's coming from.
The outcome on the field, just say we made a close call to second base. We want you to determine.
Thank you kindly. Much appreciation.
Watching baseball games, so he would see the.
All right, let's go. That's right. That's right. Here's a pitch. Kirk swing and a miss. He's out. So the 5th strikeout. Blue Jays are done. Inning is over. Thank you. Appreciate that. Don't let the door hit you, donkey. All right, let's move this one right along as we are going to the top of the 5th inning, folks. Simpson, Diaz, and Lowe all coming right up. Sealk, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. The runner was not even there. He should be out. But you have to either drag over the base or touch the base. But the problem, I wonder if I can get a still shot of this. Let me see if I can pull up a still shot of this. What happened is the throw comes, the player comes over to make the catch. As he's making the catch, let's say this hand is the base and these are his feet. No, that doesn't work. It's too big. What happened was his foot, his toe lifts up off the base, and therefore 7 o'clock. Yes, 7 o'clock. Because the toe comes up, he should be called out. Let's see. Actually, you know where I can find this? I need to find a still image because that way we can illustrate it. And I mean, now the replay did not go frame by frame. So I'm sure if you stop it and go frame by frame, you can tell better. But what they showed us, the angle they showed us, looked like the toe came up off the bag. So let me see if I can find a still shot of this here real quickly. Might have to wait a few minutes for it to get posted up. So we're going to see. No, I can't. I'll check again in a few minutes, but we'll see if we can find a still image of it so we can look at it together and identify it. Marcus, how's it going? Welcome in. So boring. No way. This is exciting. This is great. There's quite literally no point in challenging. You know what, Brody? That is a very, very, very valid point. Very valid point. The challenges at this point, you're right. It's unless it's blatantly obvious, you're not going to get that call. That's okay. We can bring Marcus back. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm fine with that comment. Bring Marcus back. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He's savage. Back on the mound. But yeah, he was off the bag. He was off the bag. That should have been called. He said, Patty, that's funny. It did. He reached for the ball and it took him off the bag. Yeah, that momentum sucks. Epoli, welcome in New York, gets bad calls. It's just not the Jays. That's true. We need this, Martin. We need this big time. Yes, we do. That's okay. Let's see. That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind the trash talking as long as it's not rude. As long as it's not rude. Someone reviewing these plays, and yeah, Dale, it's tough. It's tough. Hey, Wazowski, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's a pitch that's going to be hit sharply down the left field line. That's going in. Schneider sliding over. He bobbles the ball. Simpson with his speed is way in there. No doubt for a stand-up double by Simpson. He was super fast. That's okay. I don't mind that stuff. I don't mind that. Jays have the tiebreaker, and that tiebreaker is super, super important to have. Super important to have. Yeah, Mike, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. 3-0 Blue Jays. Jays are hanging on to it. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind some trash talking. Yankee fans, you guys, you can come in. You can trash talk. All we ask is no personal attacks. Don't bully anybody. And be creative. Have some fun with it. We're all here to have a good time. Keep it somewhat family friendly. And let's have a good time. You want to trash talk the Jays? Go right ahead. You want to trash talk the Yanks or Tampa Bay? Go ahead. Let's just keep it civil. So we got a phone call going on on the Jays bench. Savage delivers. This is going to be hit hard in right field. And that's going to be a catch. Going to throw this one in. Simpson going to tag up. He slides into third. He comes off the bag. He's out of there. Simpson with too much speed slides off the bag, and Barger with a quick glove looks to catch the foot and apply it. That's a catch him out, throw him out play. Heads up here on third base. As he overslides, he reaches back, tags him, and stays with him to make sure that tag is applied. Simpson with a big slide, drags the toe, and the toe just comes off the bag. And it's funny, Barger applies the tag to the foot, the ball comes loose, he grabs the ball again, and then reaches with his bare hand with the ball to tag him again. What an interesting play at third, but the Blue Jays able to get it. Wow. What a play over at third base. Lucas, 9th outfield assist. That ties him for third most in the American League. Big defensive play. Huge defensive play. It's those kind of plays that get the momentum back going your way. Great play by Barger. Victor, how's it going from LA? Are Jays fans still upset Ohtani? No, we're over that, Victor. We're over that one. But that was funny. In their first strike, 1-2 now to low. Remember that we see the plane. Ohtani's plane is coming to Toronto. We see him coming. That was such a disaster of a situation. It was so funny. So funny. New York would call it safe. Here's a pitch down low. 2-2. 2-2. Greg Eckert is my uncle. He played for the Blue Jays in '89. Vi, awesome. That is cool. Here's the pitch down low, 3-2, full count here. Another full count. You Savage now, 88 pitches on the afternoon. 2 outs, full count, trying to sit this one down. I figured. Tanker, what's going on? Up high, he's going to walk him. You Savage, he's got to know. How many walks does he have today? I feel like he's got a number of these full count situations. Oh, it's only a second. 2 walks, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 5 hits in 4.2 innings. So you Savage just has to kind of settle things down here a little bit. You Savage this pitch down low to Caminero. Caminero singled and walked so far today. 263 average. Yeah, I agree. Get him out of this inning and then change it up. That's probably the right play. Probably the right play. Jaden wants those Mariners to take it. 3-0 Blue Jays. Top of the 5th, swing and a miss. 2-1 the count now. You know, if you Savage gets out of this one, he's at 92 pitches now. I do not bring him back for the 6th inning. I make a change. At 92 pitches, nah, I don't bring him back. At that point, you're going to bring him back to face 1 hitter, maybe 2 if it's quick. I don't think you make that change. Here's a 2-1, catches the corner, strike 2 call. 2-2, 2 outs. Come on, Trey. He puts the yes in you Savage. Let's do it. Caminero waiting. Pitch number 94. Kicks the leg, delivers, swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout to end the inning. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Yes, Savage with another strikeout. That was great. What a pitch. That's right, Yankee Joe. They did. Now it's the Jays' turn. The Jays' turn to get it going. 3-0. Ernie Clement, who's 1 for 1 today with a double and 2 RBI. Then Andre Jimenez, he's 1 for 1 with an RBI. And George Springer, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. We need Springer to get going, but we need to keep these guys going as the Blue Jays getting it done. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just joining us, welcome into some Blue Jays baseball. My name is Sam. You're watching the Samuel B12 Experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. Now, we're not done today. 7 o'clock Eastern Time, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, they're going to light it up. Now, no Austin Matthews tonight. There is no Austin Matthews. He is not playing, but the Toronto Maple Leafs are putting forward some good players. Max Domi's in, Yarncroc is in, Dakota Joshua, Matthew Nyes, Maselli, William Nylander, Pizzetta, Quinlan, Nicky Robertson, Nick Roy, John Tavares. Going to be your forwards. On the D side, Matt Benning, Brendan Carlo, Ekman Larson, Jake McCabe, Morgan Riley, and Chris Tanev. 2 goaltenders today, Archer Atikameoff and Anthony Stolar is going to be your 2 netminders for today's game. So that'll be fun. That's coming up 7 o'clock here on the channel as we start getting things ready for the NHL season. As the Savage makes his way off the field, the Blue Jays going to come back up and bring this going. Do you think you Savage has a bright future? Absolutely. Dusting, I absolutely do. Welcome in, by the way. Hey, Trent, welcome in. I do think he is going to have a bright future. He working a little too fast. He's got to slow things down. Ernie Clement takes a pitch high for a ball. He's got to slow things down a little bit. He's still giving up a lot of hits, but that will come. That will indeed come. But yes, a bright future indeed. T, thank you for the follow. And this is going to be hit, and it's a bloop single for Ernie Clement. So let's start the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 runner on, nobody out. Way to go, Ernie. Yeah, I assume James Reimer will get into one of the last 2. After tonight, they only have 2 more. They go a home and home with the Detroit Red Wings. So I assume James Reimer will play in there. Anthony, I think they will. Here's the pitch to Jimenez, swinging right through that one. Strike 1 call. So 5 strikeouts for Savage today. This one down low. Savage's fault today was too many full counts, too many long at bats. So his pitch count just got up a little faster than we would have liked to see. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate that very much. It's going to be fouled back. 1-2 now to Jimenez. Was 1 for 1 and it had a nice hit. Got that RBI. Nice to see him getting some wood on the ball. All right, Jordan, take it easy, my friend. Trey's day is done. That's right. Trey's day is done. It was a great afternoon. Jimenez is going to hit this one, bloop it into right field. That's going to be a catch. Does not advance the runner. 1 down. And let's bring up Springer. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the dish, George Springer. Georgie's going to come up. He's going to look to get things going. Oh, Onyx, good question. Favorite sports movie? That's tough. That's tough. Favorite sports movie? I like Mystery Alaska a lot. Springer swinging at the first pitch he sees. Strike 1. I like Mystery Alaska a lot. Like, I could watch that over and over. Oh boy, but I mean, there's so many good ones. Here's the 0-1 way outside. 1-1 can even it up. Sandlot is good for sure. Cool run. Oh, of course, Andrew. Cool Runnings. Yes. Moneyball was good. Cool Runnings is definitely up on the list as well, Andrew. For sure. Swing and Springer going to foul this one off. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Another game, another hope. But yeah, I mean, man, there's a lot, and there's so many different categories, right? Because you have sports comedies like Major League, which is pure classic. Slapshot, of course. Youngblood, yes, Youngblood was outstanding. You got your more serious movies. You got your kids ones like Rookie of the Year or Little Big League. 1-2 count to Springer. Boyle about to deliver his 80th pitch. And yeah, Dave, and Don, great ones there. My question was going to be, does it have to be one of the like major sports, or can you go with a boxing like Rocky or a kickboxer? Or what about the old ski movies like Ski School or Ski Patrol? Mighty Ducks, of course, is a classic. There's just so many different ways to categorize them. 2-2, swing and a foul back again by Springer. But I think Blades of Glory, The Longest Yard, yes. Todd, the remake or the original? There's just so many really good sports movies that have been made over the years. Here's a 2-2, and this is going to be popped up. Springer sends it in the right field. That's going to be an easy out. Fighting the sun a little bit makes the catch. 2 away with Ernie still over on first. Remember the Titans? Yes, David, a great one. Airbud, yeah. Yeah, Glenn. I mean, Slapshot was great. Fever Pitch, that's an interesting one. Dylan hates Springer. Seabiscuit? I don't think I've ever seen Seabiscuit. Here comes Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 2 today. There goes the runner. He takes a pitch in for a strike, and it's an easy stolen base here for Ernie Clement. They don't even try to get him. They don't even try. Hey, Willow, what's going on? War Miller. I like the movies Atkins made to save the farms. Oh, the moves He did make some decent moves, for sure. Men with broom. I don't think I've seen men with brooms. 2 strikeouts today for Lucas. He'd love to get something in play. Love to get it going. Of course, he had a big hit the other day. This one is going to be outside. 2-1 here to Lucas. Basketball. I haven't watched that in a while. Dodgeball, yes. Dodgeball is on my rotation of nightly movies. I haven't seen that in a long time either. Here's a 2-1. Swing and hit up the middle. That's a base hit. Turning, here comes Ernie. Ernie is rushing. He's breathing hard, and he's going to score without a throw. 4-0 Blue Jays. Steve, now that is going back to the classics. The Bad News Bears. Yeah, Mary, absolutely, absolutely. 4-0 Blue Jays as Lucas gets a single, and that's going to drive in Ernie Clement, who was running real hard. He brings this one home. Excellent work. And again, the bat's starting to get some singles, starting to hit the balls. You don't have to do it all with home runs. A couple singles and doubles makes things happen. And here's the Blue Jays all-star putter entering this year's putting competition. Vladimir Guerrero, 2 groundouts for a total of 35 yards. 1-0 to Vladdy. Would love to see Vladdy get himself going. Takes his pitch inside. 2-0 now. So Yariel Rodriguez is getting warm. He's going to be coming in to take over for Savage. Why didn't George get hit? Yeah, Sean, he got under it too much. He saw a good pitch he liked, but just got under it. If you're sitting on the first base side of the stadium, I hope you're wearing sunscreen because they are right in the sun as Vladdy rips through it and misses. Strike 1, 2-1. I wish Ernie would pack on a few pounds. Yeah, man, he looks a little thin. He needs to have a big bowl of pasta. He needs to get some carb loading going on. Vladdy takes this one in there for. How did they not call that a strike? Clearly in the strike zone. Called a ball. I mean, we'll take it. 3-1 here. 3-1. Yeah, Ernie definitely could use a couple pounds. 3-1 to Vladdy, 2 outs, swing and a miss, right down the middle. Strike 2 call, so it's a full count here to Vladdy. Full count. And I kind of feel like, I mean, obviously not now and not tomorrow, but I feel like maybe a week ago, we should have pulled Vladdy out, given him a couple of days off to get his head straight. I think right now, Vladdy's issues are a mental issue. Here's the full count. He's going to chop it up the middle, right to second base, over to first, and Vladdy is out as he's slowly trotting down the line. The Blue Jays get 1, and they're up 4-0 now. As we go to the top of inning number 6, as I just ran over my toe with my chair. Vladdy needs to find his way. He is struggling, and it is eventually going to hurt this team. Max Coverage TV, what's going on? Welcome in. Yankees Creator here. Going to be a fun postseason. Yeah, Max, I've watched you a lot. You do a phenomenal job. And Yankees fans, I know we got some Yankees fans in here. If you're not watching Max for your Yankees coverage, you have to check out Max Coverage TV. Max, you the stuff you do is phenomenal. But thanks for hopping in. I appreciate it. And I hope, Max, if we end up getting a Toronto-New York series getting going on, we should talk. Maybe do something together. I think that would be a lot of fun. Vladdy is struggling. Vladdy is struggling big time. Rez, it is a beautiful day for baseball. If you're not in Toronto, man, it is sunny. It is gorgeous. It is a nice day. The temperature says 73 degrees. Probably feels closer to 80. RC, Max's stream is RC, absolutely. Dropped you a sub, brother. Thanks. Absolutely, Max. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know what we'd really appreciate? Somebody to have a talking with Vladdy Guerrero. Somebody needs to get his family on the phone. And can we get a Vladdy intervention? Do we have to get him a bucket of chicken like Pedro Serrano in Major League? Do we have to do something? Holy, Vladdy's bats are so cold. Is he chasing the butterflies out there? He's got to figure it out and get this one going. Have you guys seen The Gambler? Vi, not that it comes to the top of my mind. All right, coming back up. Now, I will say, I got to tell you, these drone shots of the Rogers Center are absolutely gorgeous. Stunning shots. It's another packed house here to watch the Jays take in this game. Trey Savage, 94 pitches, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. First pitch strike to 15 of 22 hitters. Another okay afternoon for the youngster as he's continuing to find his way. Z Biggs, he's not coachable. I hope he'll be coachable. Yeah, Mega Moneyball is a great one. Our man, good to see you. Welcome in. Here we go. Stepping back in, Yariel Rodriguez, first pitch strike. As we get it going, Aranda stepping in at the dish. He's 0-2, 2 strikeouts today. Morel is on the deck and Mangum on the hole. Here's the 0-1 inside. That's going to bring the count to 1-1. Rays aren't coming back to win this game. Yankees will be playing in the wild card. Oh, Jordan, you can never count anybody out. RC, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. 1-1. I like Yariel Rodriguez a lot. Sometimes he can get a little wild, but I like him a lot. 6-mile-an-hour wind blowing out to center field. It's pretty amazing that with all the coaches tech available, nothing can get Vladdy to change things up. You know, pickleball, Pat, sometimes you overanalyze things. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Let's go Blue Jays. This one on the corner misses. 3-1. Sometimes because of all the technology, because of everything you have, you kind of get conflicting results. And so, you know, batting is so technical, and it's like golf. And we've talked about this a lot. I don't know how many folks out there are golfers, but you know how frustrating it can be if your hands, your arms, your wrists, and this is driven long to the wall and it's out of here. It's a home run, a solo shot, and Tampa Bay is on the board. Aranda going deep. Yariel Rodriguez, why are you doing this to me? As we're analyzing what's wrong with Vladimir Guerrero, he sends it 409 feet going over the wall. 1-0 Tampa Bay. Jordan, you said it. You said it. They're not coming back, and look what happened. Oh, my goodness. Driving this one out. Tampa Bay 1 on the board. Yariel, it's time to shut it down. Is Morel coming up here? Nobody out. Tampa gets 1 back. This one on the corner doesn't get the called strike. Martian, listen, it's what's coming out about Kawhi Leonard and you know, putting on the negotiating table prearranged endorsement deals, I think is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. 27 outs. I didn't hear no bell. A lot of baseball left to watch. Absolutely. We absolutely love it. It's going to come so down to the wire, and it's going to be great. Inside. 3-0 now. Yariel Rodriguez having some trouble. Cannot find the strike zone as Griffin Jack's going to be warming up in the Tampa Bay pen. Yariel really needs to settle this one down. Here's a 3-0. That one is in there. Strike one called. So Vladdy definitely is coachable. He's definitely coachable. But when you're going through the paces, you got to make sure your elbow's in the right spot. Your hips are coming through. Your arms, you know, everything has to flow. And Vladdy right now looks like he's just hacking with his arms. Down in at the feet. Gonna walk him. Yikes. So nobody out. Runner on first again. Hang on, I got a tournament update here. Let's see. So I'm waiting on tournament semifinal dates and times as our team is going to the semis. Oh. Okay. Well, that's going to make an interesting day tomorrow. But yeah, that's right. Our boys hockey tournament, first hockey tournament of the season. They're going to the semifinals tomorrow. Semifinals and hopefully the championships. All right, let's go. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Settle down, Uriel. Settle down. Rodriguez, you got this. A big meeting of the minds. Jonathan getting set for tonight's game. Getting set for tonight's game. The Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see that one going. It is going to be a good one tonight. 7 o'clock. We'll be live again. But before we get there, we got to get through this one. Fly out and a ground out for Jake Mangum. Uriel, got to do something. Runner on first. Yeah, Ultra. I kind of thought Baltimore would pick up one as well. This one in their first strike. We'll take that. Strike one call. Baltimore stinks, but the Rays can be the spoilers. True. Listen, New York had a very easy closing schedule, but in fairness, they had a very difficult schedule early on where Toronto was quite the opposite. Here's a pitch down low. Did he go around? They're checking. They say yes. Strike two. 0-2. 0-2. Trying to work this one through. It's a tough battle. Gariel came in, did not start off well, gave up that home run, and kind of trying to get his head straight now. Trying to realize he made some mistakes, but he's organizing. This one is going to be poked through and grabbed over to second for one, flip to two. No, they cannot get a double. At least they get one. They can, John. Absolutely. Tomorrow's not a guarantee. I needs to go fishing for a couple days and clear the head. Hey, Mark, how's it going? You feel about the Red Sox coming? I think that would be okay. Listen, we didn't have a great series against the Red Sox, but I think it'll certainly be a fun series. Swing and a miss as Fortes comes in. It'll be a good series. It'll be an energetic series. Yes, Malcolm Guzman is expected to pitch tomorrow. And apparently he is preparing to pitch tomorrow. So swing and a miss, strike two call now as Rodriguez is kind of getting his mojo back. So he definitely is feeling it. He's definitely getting it going. So a few bad moments. Drinking on the job again. That's right. Listen, JDA, I had lunch about 10 minutes before we went live today, and I didn't have a lot, so got to keep the fluids going. Swing and a miss, and there it is. Rodriguez going to pick a strikeout. He's going to get that one going. Whoops, as I knock the phone off the desk. Hang on. 1 second. As I knocked my phone flying. Here we go. Whoopsie daisies. Knocking stuff all over the place. So here comes the number 9 hitter. Gonna step in. Swing and a miss. Hey, Alec, how's it going? If both the Yankees and the Blue Jays get first tied, how do they determine a winner? So it was based off the season series between the two. And excuse me, the Blue Jays actually have the tie break. So the Blue Jays do have the tie break. This one in there. Oh, low, very low, but called a strike. 0-2. Uriel finding it. Total chaos at Sam's house. I'm going to raise this up and stand up a little bit. Don't want to knock the phone again. I've been knocking it all over the place. Here's a pitch. Down low. Down low. I'm making such a mess. It's not even funny. There we go. All right. 2 down. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch from Rodriguez. Low, but he got him swinging. He's going to strike out another one. Boom, punch him out. Second strikeout. They get out of the inning. That's what we needed to see. That is exactly what we needed to see. Great job there. Holy smokes. 4-1 is the score in a very, very, very important score. Man, the Blue Jays getting it done. Let's flip this around, shall we? Boom, there we go. 4-1 is the score. Much better. Way to go, Jays. They've been figuring it out, how to do it. A lot of small ball, working it, and working it well. coming up here next for the Blue Jays, it is going to be Barger, Schneider, and Varsho. Barger, Schneider, and Varsho as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Blue Jays, they had a 4-run lead. Tampa gets one back on a solo shot. Now the Blue Jays have to get this one going. Are you on the game day one? Yes. Yes, I will say. Come on, Rays, please win this game. That's right. Yankees fans, scoreboard watching, Yankees fans wanting Tampa Bay to come back and win this game. If we take a quick peek around the horn, Cubbies 7-3 over the Cardinals. The Giants 3-2 over the Rockies. White Sox and Nationals 0-0. Mets 2-0 over the Marlins. Completed earlier today, the Yankees beating the Orioles 6-1. And that is why this is a super important game for the Blue Jays to come up and pull 3. No, Jesse, we've been doing the Blue Jays because they're in a big chase for a division title right now. The Argonauts are probably the lowest of our low priorities just because they are so bad right now. All right, but let's pick it up. We'd love to see the Argos turn it around. We'd love to see the Argos get back in business, but this year is just not the Argos year. It's going to be an awesome postseason. It is going to be a great postseason. I can't wait for Toronto and New York to meet again in the division. It's going to be nice for Toronto to have 5 days off while New York and Boston get to beat up on each other. Jonathan, we try not to do it too often because it's a lot, right? 6 hours is a lot. First pitch. This is going to be outside for a ball as Jax coming in to take over the pitching duties. He's going to be pitching here to Addison Barger. Derek, how's it going? Welcome in. This one in their first strike, 1-1. But there are certain times we will certainly pull off double headers. In the past, we've even done a couple triple headers where we've had a 1 o'clock hockey game. While they were all hockey games, we did 3 hockey games in a row on one Saturday. I believe it was Hockey Day in Canada. We did like the 1 o'clock game, the 3 o'clock game, and then the 7 o'clock game or something like that. It was crazy. But it was a lot of fun. But it's a lot. Swing, and this is going to be driven into the center field. That's going to carry a little too much. And Simpson going to make that catch. Ball was hit right to him, just kind of hit out there on a rope. But we will be live tonight, doubleheader night. We got the Blue Jays this afternoon, the Maple Leafs coming up at 7 o'clock here on the channel. 2 walks and a run for Davis Schneider. His average hovering about 237 right now. Davis would love to see him continue to get hot, get the bottom of the lineup going. This is going to be down low and kind of bopped off the glove. That was weird. Oh, it broke the glove. The pitch went right through the webbing of the catcher's mitt. Thank you, 82 Derek, hitting that subscribe, lighting the blue lamp. This went right through the catcher's glove, so he's going to get a new mitt. They're going to do some repairs on his old one. That's funny. I don't think I've seen that. Which side? Where? So that's funny. You don't often see somebody's glove split on the webbing. This Schneider going to pop this one foul. Schneider does have a big bat, and he can really get going at times. We just need him to find his way. Justin Brule now starting to warm up. The lefty in the pen, he's up and tossing. Schneider going to turn on this. Hits it to third, over to short. Across in time. The third baseman couldn't come up with it. The shortstop was there, and they ripped this one over. I like Barger at third. Lefty in power defense. Strong boy. Yeah, he is a strong boy. He is a strong boy. Barger really, really, really solid. Tigers absolutely collapsed. Yeah. You know, I was kind of wondering, as the Tigers were losing and losing and losing, I was kind of like, at what point is this going to stop? Like, are they totally going to lose their way out of it? And we've been there before. We've been there before. We know what it's like. So Varsho is up now. He's 0 for 2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch and Varsho skies it. Shallow right center field. Simpson under it. He's going to make the catch. And the Blue Jays are now retired. And this one is done. Coming up, Simpson, who made the catch, he's going to be up, followed by Seymour and Brennan Lowe, as the Tampa Bay Rays trying to get back in this one, trying to build it up and keep it moving right along. Santander out of the lineup. Yes, William, he's out today. He's getting the day off. He was not great. He was not great the last couple days. I thought he would come in and have not an immediate impact, but I thought he would be certainly better than he was showing to be. So he's getting the day off. Jay wants those Rays to come back, wants those Rays to make it happen. Baltimore not going anywhere until they go fishing after the game. Yeah, I mean, listen, I did not expect Baltimore to win multiple games in this series against New York. I thought they would take 1 of 3. But yeah, they are looking, they got beat up pretty good today. And tomorrow, listen, it's the season, it's over. Tomorrow for them, they're playing for pride. I think I'd like to see them step up and want to win on a closing note, but I think New York is just too strong for them. Jay's bullpen guys need to shut the door. Yeah, Derek, they certainly do. In September, the Jays bullpen combined ERA is under 2. It's like 1.5 or something. It's crazy. Hey, David, how's it going? You have an amazing analysis. I want to buy your 20. David, thank you. I appreciate it. I am horrible when it comes to ProLine. When it comes to actually picking games, I can tell you all the losers. Doesn't mean the winners will be the winners. Every time I play, I manage to do something wrong. So I don't play too often. I tried to do, in hockey, the anytime scorers and stuff like that, and it just never seems to work out for me. MLB set up the Yankees for an easy stretch just in case they were in trouble. Yeah, it's funny. There's a lot of conspiracy talk, Ultra Stan, like that. When they set up these seasons and the schedules, they kind of want it to be that way. I personally don't buy into it. As the first pitch to Simpson is in there for a strike. I don't think the Major League Baseball set up New York to have an easy season to guarantee them a postseason berth. Because if that ever came out, if it was ever found that was true, man, baseball would be, it would lose a lot. And Jays usually do get off to a slow start. So Brule coming in, third pitch inside for a ball, 2-1 the count now. Love your podcast. Can't wait till last. Oh, Don, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we love our sports. We love our sports. Simpson awaiting. Here's the pitch, swing, and he's going to hit this over to second, grab to first in time. Man, Simpson is so fast. He jumps out of that box like a rocket. Like a rocket. All right, Mega, we'll see you later on. New York just had a 12-game gauntlet of a schedule against playoff teams. Yeah, but it's kind of like Toronto. Toronto they go 14 games in a row with no day off. They had 1 day off in 17. It's a long stretch at the end. Well, then you don't know, ball, bro. Come on, they always gonna want Dodgers and Yankees in the playoffs. Listen, Hunter, I know that's what they want, but there's no way they're fixing the schedule with the intent to guarantee a team to get in. I can't believe it. Maybe I'm naive, but I just can't believe it. Pitch in here to Seymour as Seymour steps in. 1-1 the count to him. As now Garrett Clevinger, he is warming up. Seymour in pitch hitting for Diaz. 1 out, 1-1. Hey, Brendan. This coming across in there for a strike. Wish my TV played the Blue Jays. It usually only plays Red Sox. Go Jays, go. And I mean, it's not only for baseball. I feel like that in all sports. I can't imagine that these leagues would somehow be rigged. Seymour is set, delivers, and it's going to be fouled. You hear the story every year about the NFL. Oh, the NFL is rigged. Oh, it's scripted. Oh, the NHL is scripted. They want certain teams to do certain things. And I just can't believe that would actually be the case. Hey, Gumdrop, what's going on? Is that the game in the KPMG Lounge? Nice. And there's a strikeout for the Blue Jays. 2 down. Patrick, how's it going? It's an algorithm that set up the schedule. No one decided the schedule a certain way. They wanted it set up. They would have the Yankees playing the Red Sox or Jays to end the season. Yeah, NFL is rigged against the Bills. Scooby, what's going on? Yeah, and exactly. Like, I don't think they do it. Gord, how's it going? Maybe someday Schneider will learn he can leave. His starters on 96 pitches look good. So here's Lau. Brule dealing to Lau. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Walked his last at bat. 0-1, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Going to hit this one sharply foul. MLB should change start times. Richard, what start times do you think would be better? Yeah, Michael, like you can't script this stuff. It's too fast. When you take, balls flying, pucks flying, so many things can happen. You can't script it out. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning, and the Blue Jays are going to the bottom of the 7th inning for Kirk, Clement, and Jimenez. You know what time it is, folks? It's time for the virtual wave. So all you got to do is find those wave emojis, those wave hands, and put them in the air. We're going to count it down. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Hey! Get those hands up. Bad words for good cause. What's going on? Welcome in. Even if there was a collision on the schedule, the players still have to win. And that is a great call. It doesn't matter what the schedule is. You got to play the game. You have to get your pitching right. You have to get your hitting right. It's all up to the players, but now it's up to us. Hey, 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch. Hey, let's run it around. Ooh, I slipped. Run it around. Run it around. We're getting pumped. We're getting fired up because here comes the last little bit of this ball game. Hey. All right, way to go, everybody. I almost wiped out huge. My mat underneath slipped and I almost went down hard. That would have been funny. Holy smokes. We're antsy. We want to run too. I'm fired up for this one. It's actually the case, though. Just pay attention. It's too obvious. Too many officials calls that influence the game. Kevin, that is a very good point. There's so many things you cannot control, right? You can't control where somebody hits the ball. You can't control it going in and out of a glove. But the referees, the officials, the umpires, the instant replay people, they can control things to a degree. And again, I can't believe that would actually be the case, because if it ever came out, like we saw the other day, the umpire called foul ball on Springer's hit over third base, and it went to review and they said, no, it was foul. If it ever came out that an official intentionally misread a play that cost a game or a series, oh my goodness, it would be a disaster for that league. Monty, what's going on? Welcome in. This is great conversation. We could talk about corruption in sports for a long time. Oh, Kirk hits this one. Going back. Stay fair. Stay fair. It's out of here. Alejandro Kirk with a solo shot. There we go. Talk about getting out of a slump. Captain Kirk says, see ya. What a shot. 432 feet. That's like 400 Alejandro Kirks. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's go. We'll maybe see you. Yeah, Hunter, we will. We will see the Yankees. It'll be a good one. That just made my day. Just Vladdy left. Just Vladdy left to go. There we go. Dana, how's it going? Shout out to Darian Zach, inductee into the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame class of 2025. Softball pitcher, world champion in many records. Big shout out, Darren Zach. Andrew, how's it going? Hi, Scott. What's up? Bill, welcome in. Huge shot by Kirky. 5-1 Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 7th. And it's Ernie Clement who's up. He's 2 for 2 today. He's going to pop this one in a right shallow field. That's going to be an easy catch. 1 down. Oh, boy. There we go. It's the virtual wave that got them going, got them all fired up. That was sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're having a good time today, if you're enjoying our coverage, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Last but not least, make sure you hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you become part of the show. If you're watching over on the tubes, when you do hit that subscribe, make sure you check that notification bell as well, as Jimenez goes to drop a bunt, and he missed the bunt. Strike 1 on the bunt. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But no time for a nap because we got the Maple Leafs coming up in 2 hours' time. Lori, thank you for hitting that share. Crow, M-Dog, thank you, everybody, hitting the share, hitting the follows. Way to go, Kirky. Prince, what's going on? Got 800 on the Blue Jays. Happy right now. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Going big. That's right, Kevin. Yeah, Yankees won 6-1 earlier today. Yankees won 6-1. The Blue Jays going stride by stride with them. So Jimenez at the dish right now. Count is 1-2. There is 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ooh, swing and a miss. A strikeout here for Jimenez, and he does that a little too much. If Jimenez never screwed up that double play, you Savage could have had another. Yeah, that's a great point. Remember, he picked it up and he bobbled it. He pulled it out of his glove and kind of threw it in the air. Bobbled it. That was a big play. That could have turned 2. So Georgie's now up. Springer coming up. 0 for 2 today. He did walk in the first. Would love to see Springer get something going. He hits this one up the middle, and there's a base hit. Another base hit for Georgie. Oh, boy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Great job there. Real good job, George. We needed that one. Got you gently. All right, Urzies, take care, my friend. Craig, what's going on? Jason, how's it going? Blue Jays are cooking right now. Blue Jays are on one. Love seeing it. Lucas is set. Here's the pitch. He hits it hard, but foul. But foul. Oof, he turned on that one. That was very close. Just missed it by that much. I don't know, E. I don't know. This year just kind of feels different. It just feels different. Pickoff attempt. Springer back in time. Springer tried to steal earlier today and was thrown out. A not a successful steal. Jays are 69-4 when leading by 4+ runs. Swing and a miss. Big strike there by Lucas. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Blue Jays hanging in there. I'm going to have to sit back down. This game is going back and forth. So exciting. Raymond, how's it going? Swing and a miss. Strikeout. So Lucas, he strikes out. Kirk hits a home run, and it was good to see as we're going to move to the top of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th coming up. Caminero, Aranda, and Morial. Boy, oh boy. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. This is a great game here by the Blue Jays. not leaving anything for chance. They've given themselves a nice 4-run lead. Hopefully they can hang on to this one as they are marching to the conclusion of this game. But this is so much fun. Holy smokes. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. Any new changes? Giants 3, Rockies 2. No score, White Sox Nationals 1-0 now. Red Sox over the Tigers. 2-0 Mets over the Marlins. A couple of games to start a little bit later on. But boy, the Red Sox and Tigers going at it again. So many things trying to happen. So many things going on. Detroit and Houston so close. Boston in there. New York and Toronto battling it out. Of course, down on the other side, Chicago, San Diego. They're hanging in there. Cincy is in there. The Mets just on the outside. Mets trying to look in. Of course, the Dodgers, Philly, and Milwaukee untouchable right now. But boy, oh boy, Milwaukee, they're something crazy. Milwaukee is one of these teams that they're going to be a fun one to watch in the postseason. Coming up later today, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens. Preseason hockey continues on. We're live at 7 o'clock. So about an hour and 45 minutes immediately following this game. You will be teleported over to that stream so you can hit the like and set the reminder. But we'll be live right around 7 o'clock for that game. Of course, we'll be back on all platforms for tonight. A little preseason hockey. I'm going to take a little break, get a snack before we get going. Tommy Nance stepping in. We're going to see what he can do. We've seen Tommy Nance a lot lately, a real lot. Yeah, Timmer, it's going to be a good one. Hey, would like to sleep. How's it going? Angie, how's it going? Welcome into you both. Did they bring you Savage up in time? I believe, yes, he should be eligible, and we are going to see him in the rotation. So Caminero, 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. He steps in top of the 8th to lead it off. Tommy Nance's first pitch was in for a strike. Pitch number 2, outside, 1-1. Yeah, Mason, reliable as it gets. I like Tommy Nance a lot. So Gullible, I'm watching on Sportsnet Ontario. Mariners got MVP Cal. Yeah, Mariners are a tough team. This a little bloop single. Excuse me. A little bloop. Nothing we could do about that one. So he swung at it, but it kind of moved into the field like a little bunt. Nance over to pick it up, but could not throw that down in time. Hey, Brian, Toronto kicks butt when they lead in the first couple of innings. They certainly do. Hey, Daniel Barry, what's going on? Welcome in. More like Mitch Marner. And a 1 and a 2. Swing and no swing. Good pitch. Drops it in. They're on the phone with the bullpen. Who are we going to see getting up to close this one down? Judge is the MVP. I hope it's not Judge. But I just say that because he's a Yankee, and I can't say anything good about the Yankees right now. This is going to be hit over to first. Vladdy steps on the bag, throws it over. In a rundown here, we got a rundown. Vladdy throwing it over. There's the tag, and it's a double play. So good double play, good defense by the Blue Jays. Who remembers Mitch Marner? It's too early to say who remembers Mitch Marner, but that's really funny. That's really funny. Get the craft dinner going. Little KD. I actually don't know, Beverly. I don't know where everybody is. I don't know if anybody's home. I don't know if they all went out. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on in the house. All I know is we got home from the tournament today. I ran in and went live, and I don't know where anybody else went. I hate the Yankees, but Judge is the king of the sport. First pitch, low, called strike. Is Morel coming up here? I have no idea. I have no clue. Tommy Nance wants to shut them down. Here's the pitch outside. Homers and RBI don't define an MVP. That's a great call, E. That's a great call. Listen, is he the home run king? Absolutely. He knocks a ton. Does he get a lot? He does. But there is a lot more that makes an MVP. This one in there, strike 2 call. Real nice pitch from Tommy Nance. Real sweet pitch. 1-2, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Do you remember the great Don Chevrier, the first Jays TV announcer along with... So Don, I know the names, but I'm having a problem hearing the voices. Swing and a miss. Morels? No. Oh, they're going to say you got a piece? They're saying you got a piece. Ashton, how's it going? Welcome in. Watching from near Sudbury. Nice, Dave. Nothing like a Sudbury Saturday night. Here's the pitch. Gonna ring him up, but that was not even close to the strike zone. But we'll take it. The Blue Jays going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Some nice pitching. Jays getting it done. Hey, Dakota, what's going on? You are very, very welcome. I'm doing fantastic today. It's been a great day. It's been a great weekend. A lot of driving, but a lot of fun and some great baseball. Watching from the Sioux. What's up, Johnny boy? From the Sioux. Montrealer and Calgary. Yeah, where's everybody from? Where is everybody watching from here today? Potatoes. I'm the almighty potato. I will tell you your future. I think Raleigh's going to get the MVP this year. I really do. From Fredericton, Ottawa in the house. Kitchener, Ontario. Calgary, Sudbury, Northern BC. Alex from Woodstock, Ontario. Near the Sioux, North York. Barrie. Oh, we'll be up in Barrie in a little while. Bay Area, BC. Puerto Chile. Nice. The Hammer. Keith from the Hammer. And I'm Saskatchewan from North York. Leaside. Smooth Rock Falls, Ontario. Alberta, Maine. Maine is beautiful. Never been. Want to go. Portugal. Japan. Love it. All over. Javante, what's going on? Sparewood, BC, London, Taz from London. Taz got a hockey tournament in London at some point. Nova Scotia, Fort Francis, Ontario. Love it. All over the place. All over the place. This is what the incredible platforms that we get to broadcast do. Brings us together from all over the world. It is absolutely amazing. Wherever you're watching from, thank you for tuning in and spending some time with us today. I love to see where everybody is watching from and where we're reaching to. It is absolutely incredible. Bill, that's funny. RK from the bathroom. Watching from the bathroom. RK, wash your hands. All right. All right, let's go. Johnny boy, thank you for the follow. Let's do this. Chris watching from Winnipeg. From Tom's, the Watch Bar in Vegas. Nice, Fort McMurray. And here he comes up for potentially the last time in this game, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy is 0 for 3 tonight with 3 groundouts. Oh, Michael, you are very welcome. Here's the pitch to Vladdy. He's going to pop this one up 0-2 very quickly. Tech Joe listening on Warbuds while cutting the yard outside of Peterborough. Thank you. Would like to sleep? It's my pleasure. Blue Jays and Yankees will eventually be tied. Yankees won today, so it's up to Toronto. They got to hold this one and get the win. But you're from Vancouver. Nice. Vladdy going to swing, pop this one up again. Big rip there. I'm Pete, and I don't suck. From Moncton. Love Moncton. Going to the game tomorrow. Alex, it'll be your 30th birthday. Alex, happy 30th. Going to the game for the birthday. I hope it's going to be a good game for you. But a very happy birthday. Vladdy is set. 0-2. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he chops it foul. A terrible pitch to swing at, way outside. All right, Braden Fisher and Sir Anthony Dominguez both warming up. One of those two will be coming in for the ninth. Fisher had a real struggle when we saw him the other day. This coming in, Vladdy swings, and he knows it, and he strikes out. A horrible day again for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Horrible day. Which is right beside Moncton. Nice, Blake. Love that we're getting a meaningful game. 162. Yeah, Josh. It's unbelievable. Just a guest. How's it going? Welcome in. Milton, welcome in. John, hello from Lindsay. That's right, Razor. So here comes Addison Barger. Barger is set. Here's a pitch. Down low, taking it, ball one. Prince Edward County. I really do have to get out east. I have to visit out there. I've seen great pictures. I'd love to see the sights for real. Hey, Mercedes. Swing, and Barger fouls that one off. So the Blue Jays have already clinched a playoff spot. What they're playing for now is, do they go right to the division championship series, or do they have to go to the wild card? Vladdy needs to stop chasing. Absolutely needs to. So here's a pitch. Fairbanks to Barger. He's going to sky this one. Running in on it, and that's going to be a catch from left center field. 2 down here for the Blue Jays. The Lobster's out of this world. That's what I've heard, Dallas. That's what I've heard. Maritime is so beautiful. Miss it so much. Yeah, I need to go. I got some family out that way. I really do need to go. If they win, so Jeff, if they win today, they are back tied with New York, which they would have the tiebreak. It's all going to come down to tomorrow. Tomorrow is really what it's all going to be about. Trying to think, he's talking about Prince Edward Island, just south of Belleville, not out east. Gotcha. Cape Breton, nice. Welcome. Why is Vladdy batting third? Number 5 spot. Yeah, that's a good call. I think that's worth making the move. Here's a pitch in there for a strike as Miles Straw. He's going to step in here. Straw pitch hitting for Schneider. St. John's, Newfoundland. Chris, just not their year. Here's a pitch up high. Yeah, they're going to use Gosman tomorrow. That's what I'm hearing. Gosman is getting ready. Gosman will be pitching tomorrow. Listen, I hope, being a Jays guy, I hope the Jays take it down. I hope they take them down. But it is going to come to the wire. Listen, would you rather play Tampa or rather play Baltimore for the chance to go on? I'd rather play Baltimore. And the Yankees have been red hot. Straw is set. Here's a pitch. He's going to pit this one foul. 1-2. 1-2 with 2 outs. Javante, whenever it's available for me, I certainly will. But yeah, it was something special we got that one time. Paulette, how's it going? No, it's not going to happen. Douglas, what's going on? Welcome in. Give Vladdy's father to bat. Straw going to foul this one back again. They are battling. They play tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Yankees and Orioles. So in the early afternoon, we should see what's going on there. Nice, Lala's place. Fairbanks delivers, swing, and Straw fouls it back again. Count still sits at 1-2. Still sitting there at 1-2. Hopefully see you in the, friendly Yankees fan here, Dion. I love that. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we get a chance to go head to head. That would be so much fun. Here's the pitch again up high. 2-2 now to Miles Straw. Straw comes in pitch hitting. Right back at you. Fettuccine Alfredo with shrimp. Oh, man. Sounds good. Endgame, what's going on? Thank you. I'm having a great weekend. Here's the 2-2. Dropping it low. Going to go to a full count. Full count. Hopefully Vladdy should. Yeah, Vincent. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. We need Vladdy to find his way. Vladdy to get back and get going. Hopefully we get Bo Bichette back as well. A lot of positive things that can happen for this Blue Jay squad. They just need to get her going. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing, and it's going to be popped up. Straw going to pop it up the first base line. And the catch is made in foul territory. The Blue Jays are done, but the Tampa Bay Rays are down to their last 3 outs. As we go to the top of the 9th, Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to step in here. Let's do this one. What is it going to be? This is going to be an interesting last 3 at-bats. Top of the 9th, Mangum, Fortes, and Williams, the 3. This is going to be real interesting. If you are just coming in, again, thank you for being here. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button for us. And if you're not already hitting that follow or hitting that subscribe, click those buttons because it's free. And that way you'll also get notified, assuming you turn your notifications on, that we do go live. So we'd love to have you along as we complete the stretch and move into playoff mode. And of course, NHL hockey is coming up real soon. Preseason action continues tonight as the Toronto Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens, they're going to get going in about an hour and a half time. So lots going on. Boxing Day guy, thank you for the follow. Hey, Marilyn, what's going on? A few days, looks like the boys are back. Right now they are. Troy, thank you for dropping that heart. I appreciate that very, very much. Pete's are up 3-2. Yeah, minor league hockey's so good. So good. OHL, AHL, WHL. Man, it's all so much fun to watch. You get to see the kids of tomorrow, and it's great. Hockey season is here. We're going to October. The end of September, beginning of October is probably the best time for sports because of all the seasons switching over, starting, finishing. Absolutely spectacular. Oh, Timmer, I didn't see it pop up. Well, thank you. I do appreciate you hitting that follow. I didn't see the little notification pop up, so I apologize. All right, coming back in. By the way, Jays Care 50/50 tickets. Go to bluejays.com/50/50. $3.2 million the winner takes home. $3.2 million. Amazing. Michael, it's not a save situation, which is probably why. Isaiah Keener-Falefa comes into this game. He's going to substitute in. He comes in at second. Clement moves over to third. And first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's got some power. He's got some movement. 97 miles an hour, that fastball. He's looking, delivers. Bottom of the strike zone, strike 2 call, 0-2. There we go. Good start here. And listen, we've had Hoffman pitch in the last couple of games, so having some time off is important. Taz, what's going on? Welcome in. France would normally be our backup first baseman, but he himself is out on the DL. 0-2. Dominguez bringing the pitch count down. Now delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him. Big pitch and a big strikeout. Out number 1. Top of the 9th inning. Blue Jays with that 5-1 lead. Just can't catch up to it. Mangum goes down. Fortes stepping in now. Keep this going, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Here's a pitch down low. 1-0. Oh boy. The Jays will be mentally tough in the playoffs after. Yes. And that is a benefit of doing this for sure. Down low again, 2-0. Got to get this one up. Thank you for hitting that share. I appreciate it. Lala's place standing up and cheering, getting fired up. I'm fired up. I had to sit back down. I was too fired up. Here's the 2-0. Going to be foul back. Strike one. 2-1 here to Fortes. Top of the ninth. 5:30 Eastern time. Good game that started at 3:07. This one in on the hands, foul back, and even the count up at 2-2. Nice pitching, real nice. That's right, no walks now, no walks. 2-2. This is where Blue Jays have to be stronger. Savage, he did pitch well. Outside, 3-2, full count. I like him, Mason. I like him a lot. Bill, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. But I like Sir Anthony Dominguez a lot. You got a 4-run lead, top of the ninth, 1 out, 3-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and hit hard, foul down the left side. Really pulled that one. Hit it well. Just turned on it. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Blue Jays trying to close this one out. Here's a pitch, swing, and fouled off again. We're sitting 4 subs short of 130. You haven't hit that subscribe yet? Now's a great time. Hit that subscribe. Mikey, how's it going? Hoffman better. I don't know. He actually has been pitching well in September. We'll give him that. Hey, local, how's it going? Savage was okay. He gave up a couple of hits, picked up 4 or 5 strikeouts, but he was okay. And Dominguez is going to walk him. So he's going to walk him. So that's going to bring Williams up here. He's just trying to set up the double play. That's all. That's all. Seb, thank you for the follow. Ohem, thank you for the follow. Come on, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Double play ball. Number 9 hitter Williams up at bat. Here's the pitch. Takes it for a strike. Thank you for the sub. Brown, thank you so much. Coming in, hitting that button. Mikey, what's up? Foul back, 0-2. 0-2. Keep this going, Blue Jays. Keep it going, Sir Anthony Dominguez. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, trying to get him to bite on it. He does not. Count moves to 1-2. B1, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Daniel, I'm in the Toronto area myself. Williams waiting. Here's the 1-2. Down low outside again. 2-2. Just go at him. Just go get him. I don't know about that, Fog. We'll see. We'll see. That's right. Don't bring it around to Simpson. Simpson is too dangerous. Here's the pitch. Outside. Full count again. Full count again. 3-2. 1 out. 1 on. Top of the 9th inning. Blue Jays with the lead. Here's a pitch. Called. Strike 3. There we go. Dominguez's second strikeout. Jonathan hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Chris, thank you for hitting that subscribe. 2 down. Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs are coming up. Bobby coming in with that subscribe. The Blue Jays getting Tampa Bay to that last out of the day. And it's going to be the leadoff man, Simpson. Simpson, who's 1 for 4 today, swinging at the first pitch he sees. Pops that one foul, 0-1. Everybody wants to know why I'm standing and cheering. That's funny. Trying to tie up the Yankees. Yankees won today with a Blue Jays win here. They'll be back tied up, and it'll all come down to the last game of the season. Here's a pitch. Ooh, on the corner, not called a strike. 1-1. That was a touchy call. It said because I can. There you go. Here's a pitch outside. 2-1 now. Biggs. That's going to be a fun game tonight. Maple Leafs and Montreal Canadiens will be live in about just under an hour and a half. 7 o'clock. On the bottom, strike called. 2-2. Hey, David, welcome in. Always super competitive. Yeah, it certainly is. And the teams always seem to change, right? Yankees, Red Sox, Baltimore a couple years ago was good. Tampa can be good. This outside, 3-2, full count. Runner will be on the move. 2 outs, full count, runner on first, 5-1 Blue Jays. Dominguez trying to get this one done. Trying to close this one out. Here's the pitch. Going to be popped foul. I don't know, Steven. We'll see. Oliver, thank you for the follow. William, thank you for the follow. Jays win. If the Yanks and that's right, McSwedish. Jays hold the tiebreaker. The officials didn't get any calls right. They haven't been good. Jays holding the tiebreaker. This is going to be hit hard. Grabbing the ball over to first. In time, the Blue Jays win. The Blue Jays win. And tomorrow, game number 162, the last day of the season. And it'll all come down to the Blue Jays or the Yankees. The Blue Jays hold the tiebreak. So they hold first place right now. But it all comes down to tomorrow. Congratulations, Jays fans. Congratulations, Blue Jays. Yankees, will be seeing you again very, very soon. However it plays out, it's going to be a great finish. A great finish. Savage picks up the win, goes to 1-0 with a 3.2 on ERA. Boyle gets the loss, moves to 1-4 with a 4.67. The Blue Jays, they get 5 runs on 7 hits and an error. Tampa Bay, 1 run on 7 hits and an error. This was a pretty awesome game. A lot of fun, but way to go, Blue Jays. We're going to wrap it up pretty quick tonight because I have to take a break, and then we'll be back in, like I said, about an hour, less than an hour and a half for the Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for those who have joined us today. Thank you, mods. Appreciate you guys so much. You all know that. Thank you to all the gifters today, the super chatters, the PayPals. We appreciate you tremendously. You help pay the bills and are able to keep on going while we can keep on going. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to everybody who's new, who hit that subscribe, who hit that follow, who hit that like. We appreciate you so much. We'll see you shortly because the Maple Leafs, like I said, less than an hour and a half. So if you're a hockey fan, we'll see you tonight. Otherwise, we'll see you again real soon. Go Jays, go. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience, and I am out of here.